Hey guys, it's Datamancer here, back with a little bit more iRacing here at Summit Point Raceway in the MX-5 Miata. Now, I just set my fastest lap here. Last time we played, which was earlier this week, that was the race where I hadn't realized I'd never driven the track before, about 5 minutes before the race was to begin, 10, and it took all I could just to memorize the layout and everything. Well, today I came in a little earlier, once again confused about timing, thinking that I was going to be racing at another new track. But since it was Summit Point, went ahead and I've done about 20 minutes of practice now, and I just set a lap that was 1.6 seconds faster than my previous fastest. That's pretty substantial, I think, by anyone's standards, and I'm really happy with it. There are a few things I've learned about the track that I didn't really know, as far as, how to handle corners. There are a couple corners in here that I was braking for, which can actually be taken flat out if executed correctly. I had surmised that in the last race, especially as I saw the racers burning past me. This sector 2, I'm finding more and more meat on this bone. Look, I'm taking another 3/10 out now. My first sector was slow because, well, it was slow, and also because I just got out of the pits, but that was not very good. But also not horrible either. I was a little early on the brakes. But it looks like it's going a lot better. So we're going to go ahead and do our race. I'm signed up for the race that's happening in about 10 minutes, or qualifying's in about 10 minutes-ish. We're all driving very stupid right now, I guess.
4, 3, 2.
Let's go 3 wide into 2-1. Oh, did you see the door just start to close on me there? That was... I guess I'm glad I backed out, although I'm really just sort of screwing around with that. There's no reason to go 3 wide through there. And generally that would just be ill-advised. Oh, we're braking. Oh, we're braking. Okay. Oh, buddy. Oh, it's hard for me to give you a car length when you do that. I mean, technically I'm the one that's sort of at fault there. We're braking again that's a flat corner. That guy was pulling a me. Oh jeez. Braking on that corner. You don't have to brake there at all. You can go 100% throttle full flat. No questions asked, 0 fucks given. And the corner is actually really not that hard to navigate. It doesn't look like you can. I think that was my biggest problem last time, but it's really not a non-issue. This corner I like to lift a little bit, that's all you need. Ideally you get a better line than that. My line was horrifying to avoid. Are you serious? You stay where you belong, mister. Watch him just shift over in the lane for no reason whatsoever. Like he's trying to block me or something. Look at that. With everything else that went on, I still managed a faster Sector 3. So I know there's better Sector 3. I can get that last corner better. And I know there's better Sector 2. By about 3/10, at least.
4, 3, 2.
Is that a joke? Are we making jokes now? Is there a problem? I mean...
0, 1.
Yeah.
2, 1.
I gotta talk a little shit. I'm gonna be gentle about it, but...
2.
Sorry, that had to happen. Because he came in. I mean, I got hit. That was a pretty good speed differential there. Now, I don't know, maybe I broke too early. It's honestly, I'm trying to be pretty gentle about it. I ain't trying to be a dick or anything, honestly. I hope he doesn't take that as too insulting or anything.
4.
But he did come in, by my estimation, at quite a high speed. Now, it's also possible that I'm overestimating how fast he came in. Lifting isn't enough. You really do have to dab the brake there.
3.
Just want to make a clean, safe re-entry. Alright, we're just going to back out of this corner for him. I don't want to cause me trouble, because I was very slow out of there. And it's practice, so why kick up a bunch of shit? But,
3.
the more I drive this course, the more I'm enjoying it. I think there's a lot of corners with,
3.
like, a certain amount of depth. Like, you can kind of do them multiple ways.
4,
hunting for that optimum way to do the corner is entertaining and fairly challenging. So there, that was a good run. Now you can see my time's ticking the right direction, and that's, I know the rest of the sector wasn't great, but that was a good corner.
4,
Oh, buddy, that was pretty early on the gas. Nasty drift. My rears are probably cooking now.
5,
Anyway, I like this track a lot. Honestly, this is becoming one of my favorite. I've only raced. This is only going to be my second race here, and already I kind of want to say that this might be my second favorite track in the MX-5 series. You already know I love Phoenix. Gotta love Phoenix. I mean, first win. Can't forget the first win. But you know. In Phoenix, I had so much improvement over the week that I played. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta brake, remember? Remember to brake. Gotta brake there. Now I'm getting all, like, seeing these corners in a different light and thinking, you know, can I just coast it? Can I just see, like, this is dead flat? I can shift in the middle of the corner.
4, 3, 2,
That guy's unstable as all hell. Maybe he's had a couple beers.
3,
That's okay. That doesn't bother me. As long as we don't get into each other's way too much. I don't think we have similar pace. I think I'm faster than he is, but I'm also being a little sloppy so that I can talk to you guys, and you know, also I'm just feeling really good about the situation in general. That wasn't good. I've been kind of whipping the wheel a little bit. I'm sure you're seeing my aggressive steering, and if you're following my stream very closely, you know I've been playing a lot of Richard Burns Rally, where whipping the wheel is just part of taking a corner. At least the way I do it. I like to slide.
5,
That was not a good corner either. All right, let's see if we can get a good lap before we're all done. We have a few more minutes here, about 5 more minutes, but let's see if we can do a good lap.
4, 3, 2,
Broke nice and late there.
3,
I always lose time there. Apparently at one point I did that corner very, very well, and I can't seem to replicate what I did. And it wasn't today. It was like yesterday. It was like last time, which is really interesting. Okay, dab a brake. Back on the gas almost immediately. Yep, okay. Still losing time because of that slide, I imagine.
5, 4, 3,
Too early on the brakes. I know I can go later than that by a little bit. I'm just going to stay in second this time. It really is 6 and 1/2 dozen. With auto clutch on, you spend so much time in the clutch that it doesn't make any difference to shift up to third. Maybe if I had manual clutch, if I actually had a clutch pedal. Just lift to turn in. At that speed, I don't even know if that was necessary. There we go. We got a little. Well, at least we did something right. Okay. Cool. Sector 2 does see a little bit of an improvement.
4,
Down to 4th. Oh, where's the apex? Gotta hit the brakes more because I missed the apex. And that screws up the whole lap. That last corner,
5,
I think you could spend a week doing that last corner trying to squeeze tenths out of it, and you would never stop. This will come up on my ass. Let's go defensive.
4, 3,
Just for gigs. I thought he might get a little closer than that.
3,
I think Lance is probably faster than I am, so what I'm going to do now, just because it's practice, is defend my line. I want to play a defensive line. I want to see how that goes. Tap the brakes, hit the curb. I like that curb. It's a nice curb. It pushes you nice and out, but not too viciously. Take this at full speed. Nothing to defend here, but we're going to come onto the inside for the next corner.
4, 3, 2,
Now what this also may be doing,
2,
and I really don't know, is this might be screwing up. If he's trying to like hot lap, this is definitely going to screw up his ability to hot lap. He might get mad at me.
4,
Well, that's tough. We're in a public practice server. Shit. And we're dead. Good night, sweet prince. That was me
0,
playing Richard Burns Rally instead of playing iRacing.
2,
I cut the wheel back,
3,
and I think I started to give it gas, which is a really great way to recover from an all-wheel drive slide. This is a rear-wheel drive car, so
5,
oops.
4, 3, 2,
I guess that's one of the dangers of playing different sims, you know, is that you're gonna, especially with different, whoa, buddy. Whoa. Wanna be friends? Let's be friends, my friend. Like, alright. Shit, you didn't like that. You didn't like that. I wasn't trying to block him. I was in the middle and I went inside. Did I block him? Comment below. Did I block him? Maybe I did. I don't know. If I did, then I'm a dick. If I did, though, I certainly didn't do it intentionally.
3, 2.
I decided I'd defend the line from him against the same guy. I'm sure he's fucking sick of seeing the back of my car.
3.
But this is good practice, too. Like, you know, he's in my rearview mirror. I'm watching him. I actually do care about getting around the track cleanly as much as I can. Oh, he's already on the inside. I can't take it now. If I did, it would be a mistake. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa. You gotta give me at least one car width.
3.
Sorry, bro. I mean, I don't know what to say, but
4.
I just barely started to turn in for that corner. I can't see him. Maybe that's part of it. You know, if I could have been looking in my side window or something. But, you know, it was a light contact. It just set us both sliding.
4, 3, 2.
There's that blue car again. That's
3.
not the most stable driver I've ever seen. I'm guessing the blue car will be in my split, but I'm guessing that teal car that I keep getting into it with, probably not. I think that guy's quite a bit faster than I am. And that's okay. It's also entirely possible that I get put in a really good split because my iRating is pretty good.
5.
I don't know if my iRating properly reflects my actual skill level at this point. I think it's a little bit inflated.
4, 3, 2.
Just like my ego. Ha ha ha. Look at that. 20. There you go. How about them apples?
2. 3.
That was a non-blip downshift. Or upshift. That's a risky venture. Look at that. I'm taking a half second out. And just that. I don't know what I did right, but man. Look at that. That's a beauty.
5. 4.
There you go, and that's how you do the last corner too. Shit, man, if I didn't even fuck up the first sector, it's just that there was traffic. But man, I'm burning. That's 2 fastest sectors. That lap, whatever, I'm not really even focusing that hard, and I was just burning right there.
4, 3, 2.
That was a little,
3.
okay, it's qualifying time. Oh, and that, look at that, I was about to do that
2,
corner faster
1.
than I ever have. And I was talking earlier about how that corner,
0.
at one point I had done that corner extremely fast. At least for me. Let's watch it again, just for fun. Right before the 2 cones. That's what I like. I got on, I didn't steer too hard. Which really I kind of didn't. Anyway. It doesn't matter anyway, we've got 3 minutes or whatever, about a lap worth of practice left to do. As a staging thing, and then we're on to quals. I'm gonna mute the mic really quick. I'm gonna go grab something, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That son of mine drank like half my Pepsi. I guess that's what I get for leaving it out there.
3.
Alrighty. I don't even have time to do a lap. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Just to keep fresh. Qualifying's up next.
5.
I'm not feeling nearly as nervous this time as I was last time.
4, 3, 2.
Probably for pretty understandable reasons. I think you want to kind of like that, but I was... How could I possibly have been late on the gas? I felt like if I mashed that gas... I mean, I guess I shouldn't have mashed it, but I should have just started to roll onto it. I have a problem rolling onto the gas. It's really not something I'm very good at. I have a tendency to smash gas, and that creates a lot of instability in the rear of the car, especially in iRacing. I think iRacing is one of the ones which tries to simulate that probably most starkly of any of the sims I've ever played. Aside from maybe RBR, but RBR is like on gravel, so of course the car's going to be unstable. But Assetto doesn't seem to do that as much. You can kind of smash on the gas, but then I think a lot of cars have traction control on Assetto, but I'm blabbering.
5, 4,
Yeah, if you run it all the way wide, man, that's the ticket. Look at that. I mean, a 10th basically because I ran it wide, for no other real reason. All right, that's us for time. It's time to qualify.
4, 3,
You know that counts, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Off tracks and crashing and stuff counts. So apparently somebody was acting a fool.
0, 1.
All right, qualifying time. Now, if you are a rank amateur, that's fine. I am too. But if you really don't know how this works, we're doing qualifying. I'm going to do 2 laps. This lap right here is an out lap. So it doesn't count for anything. I'm just working my way around the track. I usually do these very slowly, mostly because I don't want to hurt the tires any more than I have to. Not that... I mean, I'd have to really mess them up in a lap to make them so that they're harder to drive in lap 2. But all the same, I don't want to do any accidental drifting or anything of that nature, so... But we're going to do the best we can. I tend to get pretty quiet during qualifying. This is about the one time of the entire video where I actually focus 100%.
4, 3, 2.
But you'll have to bear with me, and we'll see how
2,
it goes.
3.
If that blue car is going to be here. I don't know. I didn't catch his name, so I don't really know. I'll be able to look at the sheet and see. It'll just be a matter of if I see him on track. Okay, here we go. Now it's starting to count. I gotta do this next corner well so that I get a good run onto the start line. So I'm gonna get quiet now, sit back and enjoy.
4,
Not good. That was too early on the corner.
5,
Oh, horrible though.
4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna do this first lap for the books, so I want to make sure that I get a clean lap in.
4,
My lines aren't good.
5,
Too wide. Had to lift.
4, 3, 2,
The lifting seemed to matter. I'm still going pretty fast here.
3, 2, 3, 4,
Not a bad book slap. Okay, I got one more corner to not screw up, but I mean, 43 seconds in the first sector sucks. Or 4.43.
4, 3,
Oh, third? Shit, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there it all goes. Okay, never mind. That was a pretty bad book slap. We gotta do better than that. And I'm slow, too.
5,
I'm getting... That last corner's in my head now. That's irritating. Alright, it's still not a horrifying lap time. But let's see what we can do here.
4, 3, 2,
Braking a little early for that corner still.
3,
There we go.
4,
Man. Too slow in. I'm really chickening out on that corner.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Went too deep. Barely kept
3,
Man, okay, that's not really the kind of qualifying I was hoping for, but
4,
let's finish up before we get too deep into the self-flagellation. Half a second off my fastest time is a bit disappointing.
5, 4,
There we go. That's a bit more like it, although I didn't hit the apex, but at least it was... Actually, really, it wasn't that good. Man!
5,
Well, screw me then. Jeez.
4, 3,
Alright, that's it.
2, 1.
Managed just over a 125 flat, which puts us in 7th, and I am the worst iRated person here, which means I very well might be in the top split, along with that teal car, who I did see, his name was Lance. And likewise, look at that, he's the 3rd highest iRated person here. Okay, well, look at those times. I was right about Lance. He's a lot faster than I am. A 122.8, which is approximately what my optimum is. And he can just do that on demand. So, man, oh man. Even if I hadn't lost that half second, if I had been at a 122.1, I'd just barely be, I'd still be slower than the guy in front of me. This race is not going to go very well for me. And that's okay. Holy cow, Alex Bird is fast, being the 8th guy. So what's frustrating, though, is that, you know, we're going to be the slowest out there by a fair margin. We're waiting 2 minutes for the race to start, by the way. Race starts in 2 minutes. Info, how many laps is it? It's a 15-lap race. Okay. 15-lap race. That seems awfully long. Okay. No, it's not that bad. I guess we'll battle for top 5, even though I don't know that that's really very realistic. I would say that if I get 7th, I can probably walk away with a smile on my face. We're starting 8th. So maybe we just say if I get 8th. Because I get the funny feeling that Adam, Christopher, and David behind me just had a really pissed qualifying. I mean, look at that. Christopher did a 123 in practice before this session, which means he's at least capable of that, which I am presently not. That's all good. That's kind of the thing with racing sometimes. It's kind of know your place type situation. It's kind of a know your capabilities, know your limitations, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's actually kind of a healthy way to look at life. But I also want to push and try to do as well as I can. Let's just say the podium's off the table, unless something really weird kicks off. So, you know, what's realistic? Is 5th realistic? When those guys are pushing 2.5 seconds faster than I am? Or at least 2 seconds faster than I am? No, probably not. Okay, now I'm in 9th. So I'm not trying to trip. Let's just see what we can do here.
0.
Alright, we're on the grid. Once everyone grids up, we go. I'm nervous. It's tough when you're racing against guys that are faster than you. They have a tendency to be, at least in my eyes, in your eyes probably, if they're faster than you, quite aggressive. When to them, you're being too soft and kind of slow and maybe even unpredictable. So it's understandable the collision that would occur there, both, well,
Good luck, everyone.
the mental collision, but the risk of physical, true, proper collision is also very real, so.
Good luck, guys. Be careful on the first lap.
gotten most of my positions in the last few races from not being terribly careful in the first lap and being a bit aggressive. But then I've also had my first lap incidents too, and those are no fun at all. We're starting on the inside, which means this first corner is going to be a real fucking doozy. And I could definitely potato the whole hell out of it if I don't do it right, so I'm inclined to just move left, get onto the race line, and drive the corner properly. Anyone who's shooting it up the middle on the first corner of the first lap is probably not a very good person. It's very risky. Let's go with that. We're waiting for somebody. The race will start any minute now, as soon as whoever else is missing grids in. 15 laps, so we're looking at approximately a 22-minute race-ish, a little under 22 minutes. Yep, alright, here we go. When the lights turn green, we go.
1, 2, 3,
Got a better launch than I did. I'm being forced over to the right, so I guess that's how we're going to do it. Or not. Jeez, okay.
3, 2,
Am I in last place already? No. I guess not. I think someone might have started from the pits. I think somebody didn't grid
3,
in. That's great and all. No, he just was really slow off the line.
4,
I was going to say, I thought he was going to gun it up the middle on me, or on the inside on me, and I was going to be pretty upset, because that would have been pretty douchebaggy. Okay. Settle into a rhythm here. First lap, I just want to give the
4,
tires
3, 2,
a little bit of time to think.
3, 2,
So sometimes you want to do things on the first lap that you wouldn't do in the subsequent laps. Maybe brake just a little earlier. Maybe try to just take it a little bit slower because tires are still chilly. You don't do tire blankets in iRacing because that's something real race cars do apparently.
5,
Now you obviously know my opinion on the fact that we don't do tire blankets, or on how I feel about us not doing tire blankets here on iRacing.
5,
Okay. I suck. This is going to be a really frustrating race. Okay, I think people are looking up the inside.
4, 3, 2,
I do that, man.
3,
Just making it really dangerous for everybody. He put the move on the other guy.
4,
Damn, that guy plays risky. I don't care for that, but I mean, hey. You gotta do what you gotta do. That is racing. All the way in the sand. Okay, we have our first off track. That's pretty understandable, I'd say.
4, 3, 2,
Nothing I can do about that move. That was just,
3,
this guy's moving pretty good here.
3,
I'm honestly a bit envious. I don't know how to be that fast.
4,
Probably need more practice. I'm sure I need more practice. I'm sure Dale Earnhardt Jr. would tell you he needs more practice. I think that's kind of what racing is just
5,
repeat, repeat, repeat. Try to get ever so slightly faster.
4,
Or in my case, way faster. Damn, I took that corner like a scrub. And I'm getting passed by the Gulf Mazda, who's gonna just come right up onto my door. What a bastard. That's a great way to cause a wreck, man.
4, 3, 2,
That's a lot of faith in my ability to give you all the room you deserve. Alright. I can't really switch him up.
4,
God dang it. I'm in second to last place. That's frustrating. Ho, 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 ho. Braking on the grass. Okay.
3, 4,
I started saving that before I felt any sliding. It's the only reason I'm still alive. I knew that what I had done was, well, it was unintentional, but it was immediately knew that it was a very bad situation.
4,
And it began to immediately rectify it before the slide had even started. I think I was counter steering before there was even a slide to counter steer to. But I knew I was in danger. My brain was already thinking, you know, recover before anything had started to happen. And that's the reason why the car is still facing the right way. So just remember, guys, yeah, braking on the grass, not good.
5,
Holy hell. Oh, I tried to brake where he broke. I tried to be just like Gulf there, and I don't even want to know how much slower than that was than my normal time,
5,
because it was slower. I broke too late, is what it is. I haven't found a good brake point there. I'm just sort of braking by feel, and that's not very fast.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, I'm burning up my front tires really badly. Oh god.
3,
If I keep braking there like it's qualifying, which it's not, I'm not going to live very long. So, not that it matters, man. I am so severely the slowest guy here. Oh, this is frustrating. Holy shit. My rear tires are done. My car's done. I'm dead. Oh god dang it.
0, 1,
Yeah, I bet.
2,
Got the meatball. Well, guys, I think I know what place I'm getting now. Oh my god, come on, car.
2, 3, 2,
I haven't... Now, this is going to be a bit of a humble brag. Maybe not so much considering what I'm doing right this moment, but I haven't damaged my car in weeks. I haven't actually gone off and crashed, like in a race, in quite some time. Probably since Lime Rock Park,
4,
where I hit the wall after at the Lime Rock Park chicane config, with that nasty chicane. This must be the pit entrance. Let's not miss it.
3, 2,
What a shame. I mean, I wasn't doing very good anyway, but still, what a shame. Okay, let me go.
2,
Fast repair in the Mazda Cup. You get one fast repair, which just instantly fixes your car.
4,
So that's why that happened the way it did. I am now half a lap down basically from everybody else, which is a real shame.
4, 3, 2,
I don't know that you guys came here to watch me lose, but hey.
3,
If you're gonna sign out now, which I guess I wouldn't blame you, thanks for watching, I guess. If you want to see if I can recover, by all means stick around, but unless one of these guys has a equally bad mess up, which I mean one of them already did and disconnected, that's why I'm in 10th, not 11th, but yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Watch me overdrive this corner.
3,
But anyway, if you do decide to leave now, I wouldn't blame you at all. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time with a better video. But for now, I'm going to finish this race like I finish every race. So for the diehards, feel free to stick around, and we'll see how we can do. Oh, God, they gave me an off track for that. Just sad insult to injury.
5,
I guess I deserved it, but still.
4,
That's better. Look at that. You take the pressure off, and suddenly I can hit the corner. That was a hell of a lot better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4,
That line still doesn't feel right.
5,
I'm trying not to workshop any lines too heavily while I'm in the middle of a race, but
4, 3,
it's not like I've got anything else
2,
going on.
3, 2, 3,
brakes. What a coward. Alright. There's nobody on my relative. That is
5,
particularly depressing.
4,
Apex, gun it. Going all the way wide. That should have been a pretty good corner too.
5,
It's weird how the pressure of racing gets to you. It doesn't seem like... Maybe it seems quite reasonably so that it's obvious to just go, well, don't think about it. Don't look in your rearview mirror.
4, 3, 2,
Don't worry about the fact that there are cars in front of you or that you're falling behind slightly. Just focus on doing the best you can for yourself. And if you're faster than them, you'll catch up and you'll have a chance to pass them and all that happy crap. But you know, that is way easier said than done. When I'm getting dogged by somebody or they're getting away from me,
5,
I very much cannot help but think about that sort of thing. Or, you know, think about, try to push, you know, modify your lines or hit the gas harder. All the crap that you know makes you go slower. I think that might very well be one of the biggest things that separates a professional racing driver from an amateur, is the ability to stay focused in the face of massive adversity. I'm sure there are plenty of amateurs that can do it as well, but if you're really doing that to good effect, I would say that you are a very good amateur. Son of a bitch. Well, I mean, my safety rating's taking hits now too because I'm trying to drive fast for no other reason than my fractured ego. I was at 124.9. We qualified with a 124.6. And I'm on the same tires now for 8 laps. And I don't know, I mean, it'd be nice to do a 124.6 or even beat that, you know. That'd be at least like a consolation prize. Or to at least not have the slowest lap of the entire race, which I think is probably... Come on, I knew I'm going to go to the dirt now. God dang it. I know I have to brake there, and I got distracted. I could have just come out of this with like a decent safety rating bump.
4, 3,
but I think that ship has already sailed too.
3.
I'm a bit out of practice on iRacing though, admittedly. I mean, I got on tonight and just killed it in the practice session beforehand. And most of that has translated to the race aside from the spin out.
4.
But they put me in a really good split. This might very well be Division 1.
5.
I only say that because frequently I'm found in Division 2, and the other guys are faster, but I'm not usually this low. Unless a whole bunch of really good racers got on. Oh, you know, it is Friday night, so in fact, let me rephrase. I'm guessing there are really good racers on right now, and maybe I did get bumped. Maybe this is Division 2, and it's just really freaking hard.
4, 3, 2.
I'd rather be mixing it up in the mid-pack, though, at the very least.
3. 4.
But I guess that's not really... I mean, that's a better learning experience than this, though, I suppose. I mean, this is... I'm sure I'm learning a meta lesson here, but I'm not really...
Thanks for getting out of the way, guys. That's appreciate it.
What's he on about? Why would somebody get out of the way?
4, 3,
I don't know,
2.
buddy. I'm busy right now, pal, though.
3.
I don't know why. I just do.
2.
Why do you ask me questions and then just walk away? Whatever. Come on. I knew. God dang it. I did all of... not all of practice without any off tracks, but...
5.
Gotta say I'm a bit flustered here. Had to lift. A lot of smoke on the wall there. And look at that, there's a guy 16 seconds ahead of me and a guy 21 seconds ahead of me. What do I make of this? Because there was a 40-second gap. They must have had an incident, and for all I know, one of their cars is
4,
broken.
3, 2.
This is part of the reason why I don't...
3.
leave races, but we only have 5 laps left, so unless their cars are pretty severely damaged, I don't see how I'm going to catch them, but I will try. It's hard to be a positive realist. And yet, doth mine eyes deceive me, or are they actually going quite slow? It might just be... This game's relative is really, really hard to read. It kind of depends on track positioning and stuff, but I know they were at 16 seconds, and then it dropped all the way down to 12, which is pretty substantial. I'm kind of driving hard right now, trying to see if... I gotta get through this sector before I can look at the relative again, so... Look at... Dude, yeah. Dude, yeah. Okay. Is he going to the pits? He must be going to the pits. Yeah, there he goes. If he's going that slow. Oh, sweet. What about the other guy? The other guy did not go into the pits. Lisanne, I don't know. That could be a lady for all I know. I really don't. My French names or whatever. I gave my daughter a boy's French name. Obviously, I don't know my French names. But
4, 3, 2, 3.
Okay, 15 seconds. The guy behind me has already come out of the pits, but he is now 18 seconds behind. He is not, I am not that bad. He's not going to clear that big of a gap on me unless I really screw up by doing crappy turns like that. If Lisanne has taken a lot of damage, I don't see how they could possibly hold me off, although it doesn't appear that they have because I'm not exactly catching up. It's just I'm going whizzing by down that chicane area, just out of my peripheral, right in front of our screen there, across the grass, of course. Come on, baby, there we go.
4.
When you get the hammer down, these.
3.
Oh, what am I doing? God dang it!
4.
These little torqueless monstrosities still can spin tires, I guess. Sorry, Mazda.
4. 5.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Itor there, but he was 18 and now he's 21. So whatever is going on with him is not working out very good for him.
4, 3, 2, 3.
4 laps to go, including this lap. Not catching up to Lisanne. But hey, 9th place. Oh, just all over the brakes. It's like I forgot how to drive the course somewhere about halfway through. That's frustrating.
5. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
A little on the inside here, yeah. I had to slow up because the
4.
line was bad. Lift, turn in, drive. Too much tire spin.
5.
That would be easy to blame on my pedals too,
4.
because my pedals do suck. That is the honest truth. But I don't think my accelerator technique has anything to do with my pedals. The resistance on the accelerator is fine. I just have very little discipline in that regard. Not really sure how to get that kind of discipline. The closest thing I found to getting that kind of discipline, which was honestly just a ton of fun at the same time, which is why it was such a great technique, was to play Assetto Corsa and take one of the, you have to have the JDM pack for this, but to take one of the drift spec, like the drift spec BMW, and try to drive it grip through the Nürburgring. And if you can keep it under control, which, pro tip, you're not going to be able to, but if you manage it as best you can, you have to really, really focus hard on good accelerator technique.
4, 3, 2.
Well, really good every technique, because anything you do in a car like that is meant to make it go sideways. So if you can drive it without making it go sideways and still put down that.
3.
It's kind of by feel. If you feel like you're still going fast, you know, obviously you can just Sunday drive and you're not going to have a problem, but you want to go as fast as you can. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should go do one of those. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Not that you guys... Do you guys really want to watch me do 9.5-minute Nürburgring lap? I don't know.
4.
Leave it in the comments below if you're still here. That said, I might just do it anyway. Oh, there's a guy 8 seconds ahead of me. Alex Bird had a problem. Alex Bird was he was the guy who qualified first. He's dropping back. I don't know what happened to him. He must have had to pit. Oh, this is another big opportunity for me.
4, 3, 2, 3, 4.
But I know that he's a lot faster than I am, so if he did pit and he got his car fixed, that's not going to help me much. But without knowing what happened, I don't know. I didn't see him come out of the pits. He was just going very slow down the front straight. So for all I know,
4, 3.
For all I know, he missed him. Oh my God! Speaking of missing things. Oh come on. Okay. You know what? I just want to bring this thing home. I don't care if I get any more positions. I'm having a hell of a time. 9 incidents. I was at 4 when I spun.
4.
And that means I've managed 5 more off tracks since then just by driving like a total clod. That's irritating. That's really not good in my opinion.
5. 4.
I try really hard to be better than that. And usually I am, so I'm not going to beat myself up too bad. Man, the guy in first ended up only 11 seconds behind me. He's probably in my rearview mirror somewhere. Yeah, he would be, given that I just saw Alex driving away. Well, if there's any mercy in this world, Alex has got some damage, and it's going to be driving slow, and I can catch him, but
3.
if 28 years on this planet have taught me anything, is that there is no mercy in this world. So
4.
I think we're going to have to settle for 9th. I'm sweating horribly.
With the haze, 3 seconds. Good race, guys.
5.
Sorry about that touch, Jeff. I think I touched you on that first
4,
lap.
3,
Sorry.
2.
That guy sounds distinctly
That's alright,
Australian.
Adam Benson. I think you owed me one anyway.
2. 3.
Hey, Adam, does this mic work?
4.
You? Yes, it does.
Jeez, no.
3.
Yeah, nice drag race, man.
0, 1.
Yeah, that screwed my car up. I couldn't turn left.
I'm an
I thought-
idiot. God dang it, I'm an idiot. Okay, this race needs to end right fucking now. Oh my god. Car will not steer. I just want it to end. Alright guys, well, if you stuck around with me for this long, then you are bigger masochists than I am. Oh my god. Please, just get me across the line, please. Okay, stop the fucking car. Do not get any more off tracks, please. Good lord. What a nightmare. Okay, well, alright guys, that was pretty terrible, but alas, these things happen sometimes. I did have fun though, despite doing so very terribly, and I hope you had fun watching. If you like the content, you know what to do. I'll hopefully be doing more racing sometime soon, and hopefully you'll be there to watch it. Thank you very much. Have a good night.